Reacting to the Manipur government's decision to partially lift the Manipur Liquor Prohibition Act in 1991, the Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol, or CADA, today demanded the government to revoke the decision. Well, CADA accused the government of being two-faced by carrying out a crackdown on drugs on one hand and lifting the ban on the sale and consumption of liquor on the other. Speaking to media today at its office in Imphal, the CADA Secretary General Geet Chandra Mangnang strongly condemned the cabinet decision and demanded its roll back at the earliest. He said that the government deciding to lift prohibition on liquor is opening floodgate of alcohol menace. Reacting to the government saying that blanket ban on the sale and consumption of liquor has proven to be futile since people are consuming despite the ban, he questioned whether the government will legalize anything that which cannot be prohibited or banned, citing the loads of corruption, prostitution or sale of psychotropic drugs like heroin or brown sugar in the state. He countered the government's rationale and that tourists refrain from coming to Manipur because of liquor ban by bashing it as just a lame excuse and cited that the MLTP Act 1991 already permitted foreign tourists to consume liquor. He went on to say that CADA has been demanding the government to produce a white paper about the raw materials, revenue and where the liquor brewed in the state will be exported. He further questioned the government if liquor is the only source to generate revenue.
We are demanding to enact prohibitions in a full swing because total consumption of liquor in Manipur is now increasing. And this is very unfortunate that the Manipur government is enacting the war on drugs, but beside this, the government has taken the resolution for lifting the ban of liquor. On one side, we are banning the drugs, and one side we are lifting the alcohol. Many of youth will increase of consuming alcohol. We will consult with our family organizations and our component bodies, and we will definitely do the agitations, seeking only for the revenues. They seek that they think this will definitely generate the income, but we are not concerning only in the economy, but this will morely harsh in the society in health and social and the cultural norms of the society. Demanding that what is the raw material that will be brewed, the local liquor. Then the next one is the export, what in which state they are exporting, in which country, and what was the quantity and what was the quantum of this liquor to be. We demand the white paper to be given in the public platform so that the public may discuss. And we are also asking the question that any item which cannot be prohibited, shall it be good for the legalization? For example, corruption, we cannot ban corruption, so shall corruption will be legalized? Or we cannot ban the drugs, especially the psychotropic drugs, number 4, brown sugar, heroin, others. And shall it will be legalized? Prostitution, in Manipur there are also prostitution issue, and this cannot be banned by the government. Shall it will be the legalization, the solution?
All right, to know more on this, we are being joined over phone line with our correspondent from Imphal, Sharat Chandra. Also, Sharat, CADA has demanded the government to revoke its decision. All right. Reacting to Manipur government's decision to partially lift the Manipur Liquor Prohibition Act in 1991, the Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol, or CADA, today demanded the government to revoke the decision. Meanwhile, CADA accused the government of being two-faced by carrying out a crackdown on drugs on one hand and lifting the ban on the sale and consumption of liquor on the other. While speaking to media today at its office in Imphal, CADA Secretary General Geet Chandra Mangnang strongly condemned the cabinet decision and demanded its roll back at the earliest. Well, he said that the government deciding to lift prohibition on the liquor is opening floodgate of alcohol menace. And meanwhile, reacting to the government saying that blanket ban on the sale and consumption of liquor has proven to be futile since people are consuming despite the ban. He questioned whether the government will legalize anything that which cannot be prohibited or banned, citing the loads of corruption. All right, now once again being joined with our correspondent from Imphal, Sharad Chandra. Sharad, the CADA has demanded the government to revoke its decision to allow sale of liquor in hotels. Tell us more on this, Sharad.
Yeah, today, yesterday after the cabinet meeting decision to lift this liquor prohibition in Manipur, today in the afternoon, the CADA is this coalition against drugs and alcohol. They held a press conference. And during the press conference, this CADA Secretary General, Git Kumar, just demanded to revoke the government decision to lift this liquor prohibition in Manipur, and also demand a white paper and the methodology behind the government decision exporting the liquor production in the state, Priya. And in the meantime, CADA also just committed that in the days to come, they're going to take help from the like-minded civil society organization so that they can agitate, they can protest against the government decision to lift this liquor prohibition in Manipur, which has been just I just want to remind the viewers that in Manipur, the Manipur has been declared as a dry state under the Manipur Liquor Prohibition Act 1991. Since then, the prohibition is on in Manipur, Manipur as a dry state. But the government saying that even after prohibition is there are not many things illegal way of selling this alcohol. So, state government looking into revenue and looking into the people using this illegal selling of this alcohol. So it's a big concern about this public health. That's the reason thinking on the public health and also looking into this earning of revenue. State government at the end decided to lift this liquor prohibition in Manipur, Priya.
So, Sharad, any reaction coming in from the Manipur government, as CADA has accused the government of being two-faced by carrying out a crackdown on drugs on one hand and lifting the ban on the sale of consumption of liquor on the other?
So far, you see, after this press conference, now we are not getting any reaction from the government. Yes, CADA categorically just also pointing their finger that on one hand, government is launching the war against drugs. At the same time, government is also decided to lift the liquor prohibition in Manipur. So these are the questions being put by the CADA General Secretary in a press conference. So far as the reaction from the government side regarding this CADA allegation is concerned, the reaction is not getting from the government side.